Now, if you got to see my last video before I took it down, it was only up between midnight and maybe 8 a.m. Central Time. I told you what happened with my last company. So now we're going to go over the deductions and we're going to do some calculations, just some basic math, not trigonometry, not calculus, just basic math, okay? That's all it is. But let's take a look at it. 88% gross of all revenue. That's true. I did get 88% of all loads. I was mainly getting paid $2 to $4 a mile running northeast. Average weekly gross that they expect you to get 4,200 to 45. I never grossed anything over 4,000. Average solo miles per week. This part is important. 24 to 2,600. Okay, because I'm gonna show you how to calculate a paycheck based off those numbers right there. Okay. And the location, okay? Notice the hiring location is irrelevant. What else? E-loads, $50 a week for 8 weeks. That's for their tablet. Now what they don't tell you is you do have an option. You can either buy a tablet or you can use your cell phone. Now, obviously, I saw $50 for 8 weeks. That was a deduction I could cut out immediately. I opted to use my cell phone. I had an app on my phone called Big Road App. That's the only one that lets you use. Okay. Now, what they got me was, they didn't tell me that if you opt out of using this tablet, they still want their money. They still want $50 for 8 weeks. So, what do you think they did to get that? Well, if you opted to use your phone, they charged you for this device that plugs into the computer of your truck. It's it plugs up underneath the or above the clutch of the truck, where the brakes and the gas pedal is. Above the clutch, it plugs in right there. It's like some type of wireless device. I might have showed it in one of my videos a long time ago, but they pretty much charge the exact same thing for it, okay? And it's a hidden cost. They don't even tell you about it. Incentives, I never got it. It's bogus. They don't give any bonuses whatsoever. Now the referral bonus, that part may be important. I know some of y'all are at Roadrunner. You got referred. Yeah, people will sell you out for $1,000, okay? Fuel discounts. I don't know too much about the fuel discounts at this company. Y'all know I had to get my own fuel. Okay, going down to settlements. Same day pay on data card or mailed check. I never got same day pay. I don't even know how you get it. I have no idea. Okay. Matter of fact, they don't offer it. Matter of fact, what they do is they mail you a check. I believe it was I don't remember. Okay. I believe they was mailing checks every Friday. I don't remember because I wasn't never home when the checks came in, so I have no idea when they was mailed out. But they pay you once a week. There is no same day pay. The only thing you're gonna get paid on every day is the fuel advances. That's it. Unless I didn't learn something in orientation. But anyways, you got physical damage, occupational accident insurance, cargo insurance, NTL. You got your deductibles, Transflow, $5 fee per use. If you use Transflow to transfer your bills, $5 fee per use. So how do you give them your bills without transflowing it? Well, what you could do is you could drive up to the corporate office and give them your bills. But ain't transfer free? Yeah, transfer is free, but they want $5 per use. You understand? Tolls, they don't pay for them, and ain't no shipper paying for them. Trying to make you feel better. You paying for all tolls, okay? Matter of fact, and if you think a shipper is gonna pay for your tolls, when you get to a shipper, let's say I'm picking up in New York City and I gotta cross the George Washington Bridge. Take that receipt, that 105 you finna pay at the George Washington Bridge. Take that receipt to the shipper when you get there. And when you get ready to get your paperwork, give them the receipt. Tell them you need $105 back, and see if they don't look at you like you crazy. No, they don't pay for scales, so be prepared to run illegal, okay? Which means dodging scales, because scales, that adds up. You're talking $11 a day in just scales. And this refrigerator, you're gonna be loaded to the max, okay? Advances, they advance you some money at a fee, of course. Plates and permits. If you ain't got your own plates, be prepared for another cost. Escrow, $1,500. They deduct $100 out of your paycheck for the first 15 weeks. Okay, I never made it up to $1,500 escrow. Trailer rental, $350 a week for the reefer trailer. Trailer escrow, $2,000. That's $100 per week for the first 20 weeks. Now, you notice the trailer is a rental. It's not lease. It's not lease purchase. It's a rental. So you gotta pay the rental fee, and you gotta pay the maintenance on the rental, plus insurance for the trailer. Sounds insane, but anyways, keeping it moving. So what does all this looks like? What? Take a look. Big Rock deductions breakdown by the week. Okay, week 1 through 4, $1,000 in deductions. Plus, let's say you go to quality, because it don't include lease payments, and it doesn't include physical damage. Okay, so you got $1,000. I pay $695 for my truck, so I'm just rounding too, by the way. So we're gonna round it to $700. So you got $1,000 in deductions plus $700 for your truck note. We had $1,700 plus physical damage. How much is physical damage? All right, so how much is physical damage insurance? Now what I did is, what y'all looking at is, this is Interstate Distributors deductions. These was my deductions over at Interstate Distributors. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because when I was at Big Rock, my physical damage insurance was through quality. So my truck note was $695 plus physical damage insurance. I think it brought it up to like $800 and something. But it wasn't through Big Rock, so that's why I don't have a settlement with physical damage on it. Okay, so we're gonna just take Interstate's physical damage insurance, and I can insure you that quality charge more. Okay, I'm just telling you, not too much more. To tell you the truth, I think it was $136 quality was charging. But anyways, we're just gonna use Interstate Distributors deductions. Where it says owner PD insurance, that's physical damage, so $101.05. So we was at $1,700 plus $100. We had $1,800 in deductions. Okay, so $1,800 total deductions. Now look at my deductions over at Interstate. I want you to notice it. Notice the deductions. You only got Qualcomm, $10. Okay, occupational accident coverage, $24. Choice Plus Premium, that could be that. I don't know why I hit that. Okay, that was my stupidness. Okay, that right there I shouldn't have never hit, but it was $4. I should have never hit it. What it is a bunch of BS. Some you ain't gonna never use. Physical damage insurance, $101. Bobtail insurance, $8. Do you see the difference in deductions at Interstate versus Big Rock? Just forget about the trailer and what comes with the trailer deductions. Just look which company do you think you can survive on? Let's say I want to take a whole week off, because I done did that before at Interstate. How do you think it was so hard for me to go into the hole at Interstate? Look at what I was paying, guys. When I told y'all all I gotta do is take one run for the week over at Interstate, and all this crap is paid off. Just one run. I go down to Florida, everything, truck note and insurance is paid off. It's because the deductions was so low. Okay, that's how it was done. It's because the deductions was dirt cheap. This is all I was paying, insurance and truck note over at Interstate. Same thing with the company I'm at now, which I gotta go and scan in. I'm gonna scan in a paper, my settlement, and I'm gonna upload it in this video so y'all can see my deductions at this company. But Anyways, let's look at the deductions at freaking my last company. Let me bring it up for y'all. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. And this was coming straight off my paycheck. Now let's take a look at it. Notice tracking device mobile. Didn't I tell you they're gonna get you for that $50? Okay, that's they call it tracking device. So if you don't get the tablet, well, now you got our tracking device. I don't even know if it actually works, to tell you the truth. I think it was just for display, because they damn sure don't know where you at. So anyways, you got cargo insurance, general liability, J.J. Keller. What on earth could J.J. Keller be? Let me think. That was a hidden cost, so I gotta try to think. What is J.J. Keller? What on earth is J.J. Keller? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. Physical damage is in here. I say, see where it says quality lease? It says 807. Okay, so it is in here. So my truck note was $695. So physical damage was 107 plus 5, whatever that equals, is what physical damage was. I didn't see that they was charging that one big payment, but you still got the trailer lease. Then you got the escrow, which is the biggest scam. To tell y'all the truth, this company stole majority of my escrow. I had $1,700 in escrow. And by the way, these are two separate accounts. Okay, and I have to go to court on this also, but I had two separate accounts. Okay, $1,700 altogether. Separated. You gotta separate. I had half in one account, half in another account. Okay, obviously I didn't have a problem whatsoever with my trailer escrow. I mean my trailer. Nothing was wrong with it. I turned it in. You know, they didn't say anything was wrong with it. Everything was good. Yet I didn't get my trailer escrow at all. None of it. None of it. Okay, which was half of $1,700 in that account. Then with my driver escrow, they stole. Remember I told y'all they made me pay. What was it? Fourth quarter taxes or something. It was like $600. Okay, they charged me a late fee of $150 because they didn't pay the taxes on time. I end up getting my they gave me my last settlement in February, and it said I was charged a $150 late fee because they didn't pay, because they responsible for it. They didn't pay the taxes on time, the fourth quarter taxes, or either they just stole $150. Anyway it go, it violates the escrow account that the Federal Motor Carrier set up. So what happened? How much did they pay? Out of the $1,700, I got a check for $400 and some dollars. What happened to the rest of the money? That's why I'm going to court. Okay. That's why I didn't want to talk about this company. Okay. But anyways, keeping it moving. You got base plates. That's of course base plates, permits, and licensing. All that is for the license plate. Okay. Got cargo insurance. You got non-trucking liability. Then you got J.J. Keller again. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Why on earth is things for the 13th and 6th coming out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, keeping it moving. What comes next? What comes next? I'm looking through my computer. So we know we had what, 1,700 in deductions. Now let's go back to the mileage so we can do some calculations. Mileage 24 to 2,600 miles. Okay, now check this out. We're gonna get a calculator. Y'all gonna have to calculate this on your own, because I can't put the calculator in here, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm calculating. Okay, my truck gets 7.4 miles to the gallon, but we're gonna say 7. We're gonna round everything. So let's say 2,600 miles divided by 7. 2,600 divided by 7, 371 gallons. Okay, gallons. That's how much fuel I'm gonna have to purchase. I need 371 gallons of fuel to go 2,600 miles, assuming I'm getting 7 miles to the gallon. In the Northeast, they got mountains and they got tolls that's through the roof. So, but we're not gonna calculate that. We need 371 gallons. In the Northeast, if y'all ever been to PA or wherever y'all get fuel in the Northeast, let's say you don't have a fuel card, and you're gonna learn this quickly if you ever work for this company. If you don't have a fuel card, you about to pay insane prices, guys. Let me go to TA in PA. I'm gonna post up their current fuel prices. Let me TA. Shoot, I don't know any cities up in PA. Give me a second, guys. I gotta figure this crap out. What's in PA? Pennsylvania. What's a city in Pennsylvania? I don't freaking know. I've been through that a million times. Oh, wait a minute. I can just go by the state. I'm on my computer right now, guys. I know y'all looking at a picture or something, whatever I got up there. Okay, that's I-80. Okay, here we go. We're gonna look at number 4, Bloomsburg. I thought that was in New Jersey. That's because it is. TA Lamar, I-80, it's at 173. We're gonna take that, okay? So it says the current price for fuel is $2.81 for biodiesel. That's TA Lamar I-80. It's at 173. Okay, that's current price for the day, $2.81. So we're gonna, cause some of y'all ain't got the fuel cards. 371 gallons times 281. 1,042.51. That's your fuel bill for the week. So you got $1,042 in fuel plus $1,700 in deductions. You are at $2,742.51 for the week. Okay, that don't include tolls. You got to pay tolls. We're not even going to include tolls in here though. We're gonna round this up. We're gonna round this up, not down. We're gonna round it up to 2,800. Okay, we're just gonna round it up to 2,800 because we're just gonna round it up to 2,800 because JJ Keller wasn't in there. So 2,800 for the weekend deductions. That includes all your deductions plus truck note and insurance and whatever else came with it. Okay, now they only promised you 4,200 to 4,500. Like I said, I never made over 4,000, so we're gonna take 4,200. 4,200 minus 2,800. We have $1,400. With that $1,400, you got to pay some tolls. You got to pay scale tickets. Okay? There is no getting around tolls. You can get around some tolls, but you're not getting around all of them. You're going to have to pay something, and it's going to add up. Scale ticket, you can get around scale tickets. I never paid a single scale ticket since I've been at this company, so. But I know y'all not going to do what I'm doing. Some of y'all will pay scale tickets. Now, you only got $1,400. Okay? Now, imagine if you cross the George Washington Bridge. You take that route from New York all the way up to Maine. I think it's I-95. You be out of business. and see, y'all remember when I crossed that George Washington Bridge and I was so mad? This is what I was mad about. Okay? No paycheck for the week. Okay? Tolls and took my whole paycheck. But anyways, $1,400 is all you got to play with. This is just going off of the gross they said you was gonna make, and deductions and fuel. Okay, Now, let's just say you get fuel at a discount. Okay, well maybe you save $200. Okay, $1,600 to play with. But you gotta pay tolls. Is the point? Tolls will kill you. It will add up to you talking $200 to $400 a week in tolls. And if you take the wrong path, you come across the George Washington Bridge enough on I-95, man. Oh my God.
How much? $105 Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I mean, you know, I'm never coming through this motherfucker again. That lady said $105. Can't believe it. I understand why dude was just sitting down. He probably ain't got the goddamn money. $105 the cost across this motherfucker? What's so special about this damn bridge? Roads all fucked up. I spent $105. I can't get no straight roads. This is crazy. Well, now I gotta find an ATM again. Get some more money out that motherfucker. I ain't even close to where I'm going. I gotta go up to Maine. $105? Are you kidding me?
You take the wrong path, the wrong interstate through Boston and what is it? Boston, New Jersey, New York. You'd be out of business. But anyways, and this is the calculations I did before coming to this company. This is what I mean by I already knew this was the worst lease purchase deal ever. So why did I go? Because I hear somebody in my ear talking 9,000 rats. Okay, that's why I went. I'm looking at this 4,500, thinking it's more like 7,000 to 10,000. Even though the paper didn't say that. I knew this was the worst lease deal ever, and I still went. But I didn't bring Kenny along. I showed Kenny this paper. Oh my God. Where? Big who? Big what? Let me be the guinea pig, y'all. I ain't got no bills, okay? But anyways, and I want you to notice the company drivers, because they making the same thing as the lease drivers, okay? Company drivers average 1,000, 1,200, really, and they run the exact same miles, and they going home. The company drivers and lease drivers are getting the same thing. I'm not making this up. We just did the calculations. They're making the same thing. Company drivers ain't paying for tolls, fuel, reefer payments, insurance. They make the exact same thing. We just did the calculations. I came out with $1,400, but you gotta pay tolls. You may make less than a company driver. And guess what? The company drivers are gonna blow past you in the mountains. It didn't happen to me plenty of times. They're gonna blow past you. They gonna be laughing on the CB radio because they already know what's up. Happened to me. Went up to Maine, company drivers, zoom, all on the CB talking all kinds of craziness. Oh, does that say quality? Oh man, no, you running for free. Total disaster. Total disaster. But what the point of this video is, I'm trying to show y'all that you can know which companies to go to based off of these sheets that they give you. I don't have to go to Big Rock to know that this was going to be a complete failure. It had failure written all over it. It's the same way I calculate companies. When y'all ask me what company to go to, I tell y'all not to go to CR England. I'm not telling y'all that because CR England is a horrible company. I'm telling y'all that because I'm concerned with the pay. They said you're going to make X amount of cent per mile. I took that number times how many miles you're going to do. And it came out to like a $605 paycheck. And I know, man, I started out making $1,000 over at night. People starting out at Prime, $1,000 a week. TMC, $1,000 a week. Maverick Melton, freaking YRC, Holland, all these companies. And you picked the lowest paying company. You picked CRST. Why? Did you do the math? Why would you want to go when you could have just went to the company that's like 100 miles down in the state, would have paid you more to start off with? It's just basic calculations, y'all. That's all it is. I pulled out a calculator. I don't care about what truck they got. I like the Western Stars over at CR England, but I like the Pro Stars at night too. You know what I'm saying? I like the Freightliner at Prime. This is just a truck. Y'all doing the exact same job. Think about it. You got CR England, you got Prime, you got night. Let's say you're on the refrigerator side. What is the difference between what any of y'all were doing? Y'all both are going pretty much to the exact same shippers and receivers because they all got contracts with the exact same places. The only difference is the logos on the truck and the trailer and the type of tractor you drive. That's the only difference. And well, of course, the biggest difference is pay, because all three of y'all are getting something different mileage wise. One of y'all, I guarantee every Friday, put it like this, every Friday, the Prime driver is gonna have the highest. Well, we ain't gonna say you're gonna have the highest paycheck. Between Prime and night, one of them is gonna have a pretty close paycheck. And the reason I say pretty close is because at Prime, you gotta factor in speed, the how fast they trucks can go versus night. So you're gonna have to think the person at night might do an extra run at the end of the week versus the Prime guy, okay? But it's gonna come out pretty close. But CR England, it's gonna be a big gap. That driver is gonna be a couple of $100 down from you and Prime, okay? Prime may be up $100 on night, or pretty much evened out. But the CR England guy, he's gonna be $300-400 down from both of y'all. CRST got $400 down from you, and he his truck didn't even stop for the week. He ran 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 miles.